Tinker vs. Des Moines, 1969, by Alexi, Austin, Lauren, Candace, and Allison. John, Paul, Mary Beth, Hope Tinker went to public school in Des Moines, Iowa. They were in a community group protesting the Vietnam War by wearing black armbands. The principal created a rule banning the armband with the consequence of suspension. The Tinkers wore them anyway and were suspended. John and Mary Beth Tinker wore the band because they felt that their right to freedom of speech was being compromised. The Tinker family filed suit in U.S. District Court and the Eighth Circuit Court of Appeals, but at both the courts sided with the school, saying the rules of the school were to prevent disturbance of school activities. The Tinker family still believed their rights were being violated, so they appealed to the Supreme Court of the United States. The Tinkers also brought to attention that it was the only armbands and not political symbols being banned. Other controversial symbols were allowed. The case made against them was simple. It stated that the students should be protected under due process, but the school officials should be allowed to take measures to prevent any possibly disruptive circumstances. The Tinker family finally left victorious. The Supreme Court decided at a 7-2 majority that the school was infringing upon the rights of John and Mary Beth to state their opinion in silent protest. There is still a lot of gray area in what things are too disruptive and go beyond the unpleasantness of unpopular opinion. School officials must now prove that the students' actions are disruptive. But those kids took big steps in protecting students' rights in school and making it clear that the Constitution applies to the children in school settings. The court said in wearing the armbands, the children were quiet and passive. They were not disruptive and did not infringe on anyone's rights. So the students are protected under the First Amendment for free speech and the 14th for due process. This concludes the fear of disturbance is not enough to overcome the right to freedom of expression.